Good morning and welcome. There's a show that I actually was looking forward to watch ever since it did its trailer and its trailers and its previews of shows. So this fall, I want to talk about a show that I love so much that I still am reading the manga till this day. And the chapters are still ongoing. I mean, 120 plus chapters of this series, and I'm still looking, and I'm still on it. So let me start with this big old exposition here. A big old exposition. The average guy in a harem anime, the guy usually have 4 to 6 girls at best. That's the average. For example, look at Rosario Vampire, one of the classic harems of anime. Skune got 4 girls. The classic anime, Sekirei. Minato got 6 Sekireis. And then as time moves on, there's more girls that everybody has. Like, for example, Basara from Shimamano Testament. He has, I'll say, if I lost count, help me out here. I think he got like 6, 7 about. And then you got Issei from High School DxD. He got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think he got like 9 or 10-ish girls. That's at most. And then there's one from Trinity 7. The guy got 7 girls. And let's not forget, one of the best who got the most girls is Rito from To Love Ru. You know, with Lala, Momo, Nanan, Serenji, and the rest of the girls he has. He has more. Even the teachers. Like, if you go watch To Love Ru, you see all his harems. But besides that, there's a show that I've read and I watch. And this guy is getting made. He's getting made. He's that S tier among the harems. He is without a doubt the harem king right now in terms of all the harems. I mean, like, yeah, we get it. Shimamano Testament and To Love Ru. I get all of that. But for this guy, and this comedic show where the guy has no choice, and to have all this harem up to the max, I love this show. Comedy at its peak. You're talking about a show where he has to get all the girls. We're talking about 100. And like this show, I want to be like him. There are some characters that I want to be like. In a harem anime segment, there are some characters that I want to be. I want to be like Basara. I want to be like Issei. Hell, I want to be like this guy, Rentarou. And seeing this guy getting made, seeing this guy getting his harem, yo, I feel you, man. I feel you. I wish I was him. So without further ado, let's get right to this review of the season premiere show of the 100 girlfriends who are really, 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 really cute. Okay, so introduction. Rent a Girlfriend, college rom-com. Good show, by the way. It's an S-tier GOAT in terms of rom-coms. That's where we'll argue that later. Domestic Girlfriend, a show where 2 stepsisters falling for the same guy. And for us who have read Domestic Girlfriend and see how it ended, we already know the battle of that is ended. So we have Rent a Girlfriend, Domestic Girlfriend. And then you got Girlfriend, which is like, it's okay. Comedic wise, I mean, it's okay. Now we in another girlfriend anime, which is called The 100 Girlfriends Who Are Really, 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 Really Cute. Okay, here's the story in a nutshell, guys. Rentarou. Rentarou is this guy who I understand where he's coming from. Since middle school, he got rejected by the girl, and that girl said, "Oh, you're a nice guy, but I can't date you because you're gonna make me puke." And that's kind of disrespectful. That's disrespectful. How you start with a rom-com harem where it's just like, hey, a confession, and then it turns sour. Kind of like how Tomo-chan is a girl. Remember that moment when he's like, "I love you, June," and then he says, "I love you too, best bud." I'm like, that's disrespectful. And saying that, that's sour. That is a sour right there. Now, Rentarou, he got rejected. Not 1, not 2, Not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9, not 10. No. He got rejected 100 times. And he's still living. Guys, I understand what he's going through. I've been rejected. Now, I'm not like him, where he got rejected 100 times, but I've been rejected. And it's moving on. There's other fishes in the sea, and I understand what he's going through. He tried every fish he can. He tried to catch every fish he can, and then once that fish comes in, they just splash him and throw, and the fish goes away. That symbolized that's a metaphor where it's like, if there's one thing I learned that my father said, is like there's plenty fishes in the sea. Just like this, there are plenty fishes in the sea. You just gotta find that big catch. Okay, moving on. So again, he got rejected 100 times. Ever since he was little, up till 8 months old, till middle school, he got rejected 100 freaking times. Then the miraculous thing happened. God gave him prayers. You know, some of us don't believe in God, some do believe in God. I'm not questioning your religion. But still, this is a funny way of how anime gods are. They're like, anime and their anime godlike characters, you know, they tend to be funny, they tend to be serious. But this god character is so funny. I mean, he loves anime. He's watching Castle in the Sky and all those. He just want to help Rentarou get this actual soulmate. And then you got Rentarou putting that Tokyo Ghoul face. Like, again, this show, guys, I kid you not, we're going to have a lot of references in anime. There are a lot of references. What you guys got was 2 references, Tokyo Ghoul and Castle in the Sky. And when Rentarou did that Tokyo Ghoul, I hate to repeat myself, when he did that Tokyo Ghoul reference, oh my God, they are spot on. They are spot on. I had to read that chapter. I had to go back and read that chapter over and over again because they did it spot on. They did it spot on. I love it. So they all back and forth in this comedy, and it's breaking the fourth wall. They have this Deadpool / Pinkie Pie where they kind of break the fourth wall, where they kind of like, okay, we're in the first episode, we're in episode 1. You gotta stop repeating me, and you gotta like press the pause button, and there's like a skip button. I'm like, these guys are breaking the fourth wall. So he's gonna help him put the soulmate in. You know, you're gonna find the right soulmate. You know, you pray. You know, you're like, please God, let me find the right soulmate, please. And that's that. So now he's now entering high school. High school life, new life. We all know where this goes. And at a classic harem or rom-com, you know, you bump into the person, they fall in love with you. That's how that's how it works. Also, I love the fact that when Rentarou was sitting in the chairs, you know, those high school ceremonies, you could hint the girls. And I looked at the hints of what the girls are. That's kind of a spoiler right there. But anyway, he bumps into these 2 girls. Now, here's the thing. Did you guys know? I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story. Did you guys know that I've been reading these 100 girlfriends who are really, really cute? You know, I've been reading this, and I still don't know their names like that. I mean, I read 100+ chapters of this, and I'm still can't get used to their names, mainly because their personality. I just call them girl 1, girl 2, girl 3. It's like thing 1, thing 2, thing 3. So again, I call girl 1, girl 2, and girl 5 or girl 6 or girl something. And I just can't get the name, so I just go by that. So he bumps into 2 girls. Let's look at this. You got girl 1 who is pink hair with big boobs and just has this lustful way for Rentarou. On the other one, girlfriend 2, is one with pigtails, and everybody loves pigtails in anime. Pigtails, and she's a hardcore tsundere. Hardcore tsundere. And that's what I'm going to like about this 100 girlfriends who are really, really cute. This was why I like this show. And this is why I like reading it. It's the personalities that traits all the girls in anime history. So it's like this. You got tsunderes, you got kunderes. You got girls with big boobs, you got girls with small boobs. You got girls who's idols, you got one who's into anime. You got one who's into getting hit. You got one who's shy. You got one who's a ninja. You got one who's a fairy. You got one who's this. And you know what I mean? It's those traits. It's all the traits that us into these anime characters. So we're like, oh, with the orange hair? You like orange hair anime girls? There's an orange hair anime girl in this harem. Oh, you like blonde hair girls in anime? You like this? You like blonde hair girls anime only? Oh, don't worry, he got a blonde hair girl in anime. Oh, you like girls with the bow on their heads? Don't worry, we got a character with bow on her head. That's what this show is. The 100 Girlfriends Who Really, Really Cute shows us that all the type of girls that we like in anime fits this 100, these 100 girls. And that's what this was. That's what I like about this show. Like, there's other personalities along the way. Now, Rentarou bumped into these two girls. One is lustful, one is a tsundere. Now, here's the fucked up part. And you gotta blame God for this one. You gotta blame his God for this one. Rentarou's God is so fucking funny. He's watching anime. He was supposed to put in one soulmate, but he got so distracted with the anime that he put 100. He was trying to do a review of the show, but he gave Rentarou 100. So now he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. He has to get 100 soulmates. 100 soulmates. I'm not kidding. 100 freaking soulmates before he has to get 100 soulmates. But then here's the twist. Here's the caveat, and here's the little sprinkle in the frosting. You don't catch a girl, if you don't tell them you love them, they're gonna die. So it's like scenario. Let's say those two girls say they love you. And they confess to you. But if you tell them that you only like this girl, that girl is going to die. Die in a painful way. We're talking head chopped off, or guts pulling out of her chest, or some things from Saw, or just anything relatable in gory way. So they're gonna die. So for him, he has to get 100 soulmates. 100. Now he's in a tight bind. And after everything he's done for them, like giving them soda, tsunderes, and her got the lust for trying to do an indirect kiss. It's so funny just watching them. Especially that scene where they were faking it. Where like, oh, I hurt my ankle, can you help me? But when they both got up, they're like, but you're not faking it. It's so effing funny to watch, guys. I love the show. The animation is flawless. It's so effing flawless. And now that he got two girlfriends, looking at that scene where we're gonna get 3 more girls, he's gonna get 5. So adding that is 95. So there's 95 girls to get. Now, as the episode progresses, the way I see this, how many girls you think you're gonna get based off of this? Me personally, if they follow the manga in the right way, I will say they're probably gonna get 10. No, not 10. By 10 I mean the total. The total of 10 girlfriends. That's why I see. I think he's gonna get 10 girlfriends. Because I know who's next in line, in the orders of who they're getting. But again, the 100 Girlfriends Who Really, Really Cute adds a lot of comedy. It's gonna be a lot of comedy. It's gonna be a lot of references in anime that you may or may not remember, but it's gonna give you guys a feedback. And for Rentarou here, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT of rom-coms this year. I mean, he's the GOAT of harems this year, because again, he's getting more harems than Issei and Basara has in their entire career. That is a fact. You can't ignore that. So that's how I see it. But again, I'm looking forward for this show. I'm really gonna talk about this show. I really am going to be talking about this show. So right now, guys, I got Umamusume Sune Season 2. I got the 100 Girlfriends Who Are Really, Really Cute. The Rise and the Shield Hero Season 3. And I'm going to talk about another rom-com that I'm going to be watching. Kimi Zero with the Gal Girl. I'm gonna watch that show and give y'all my feedback on that one. And again, if there's any show you guys want me to do or to talk about in the fall, in this fall, let me know, because I'm going to be watching them from time to time. I'll give it a shot. So that's it for now. But again, the 100 Girlfriends Who Are Really, Really, Really Cute, go watch it because it is so funny. The animation is good. The ending is great because it's showing us all the characters. But again, you reveal their names. I hate when they do that. Don't reveal their names. You're spoiling it. Like, I understand they showed the 5 girls, but don't in the end and give us the freaking names. You're kind of like, there you go, that's the name right there. Don't do that. But still, great ending, by the way. All the chibi little characters playing cards, but still. So, I look forward for next week's episode of the 100 Girlfriends Who Are Really, Really, Really Cute, and I'll see you soon.